Alright, Makeup Geeks, it's that time of year, it's the beginning of the year where everyone's resolution is to lose weight. And as most of you know by now, I've lost 100 pounds over the last 2.5 years. I did it just by eating right, cutting out a lot of carbs and sugars, and exercising, drinking lots of water. So that was pretty much the gist of it. I mean, there's some other things too that I'll try to do more videos in the near future for you guys. But today I wanted to show you my top 10 snacks for losing weight. Because I don't know about you guys, but for me, I like to snack, and that's one of my weaknesses. So if I have something healthy that's fulfilling, nutritious, it'll be much easier to lose weight. So no particular order. Let's start with some of the easy ones, I guess. What I snacked on a lot, and I still do, is cherry tomatoes. I know this is really basic, but I'll just take these and I'll put them in a little bag and just eat them. They're really sweet and they're really satisfying, and they have virtually no calories, so that's a pretty just go-to snack. That was a big tomato. And then another veggie that's really good to snack on is snap peas. And I mentioned this in a previous video too. They're really crunchy. You know how you crave chips and you want something really crunchy and sweet? These satisfy that for me because they are so crunchy. It's almost like eating chips and they're sweet, and it kind of satisfies that I need to crunch on something. So I really like keeping these on hand. And sorry, I'm like totally chewing with my mouth open. I put them in the fridge where they're easy to see. I'll put them on the main shelf right at eye level, so that way when I'm looking for something, I'm starving, I want something to snack on, I see them and I'm more likely to eat them versus something else that's not so good. So that's another trick too. And another crunchy thing that I really like is almonds. And these are really crunchy and satisfying. I get the ones that have a little bit of flavoring. These ones, I forget what kind they are. I think I got them at Safeway. And they're not sweet. Don't get the ones that have sugar on them because you want to avoid sugar if at all possible. But they have like a, I don't know, almost like a garlicky flavor to them, but they're really, really yummy. And I'll just put these in little snack bags, take them with me on the go, because if I'm traveling or running around, I'll have time to stop and get something and I want to still be, good on my diet. I'll have these ready to go in my purse. So that's a good snack too. And then, this is one that my trainer tells me to eat all the time, and I was kind of surprised. I was like, what? I can have peanut butter? But she tells me to eat apples with a little bit of peanut butter. Don't get the reduced fat one because it has more sugar in it, and the main thing you want to cut out of your diet is sugar. That's like number one bad thing. More than fat, more than anything else, sugar is really, really bad. So I just put like a tablespoon of peanut butter, cut up a green apple, dip it in, and it's a really satisfying fat snack, and it has your protein in it. So I love having that on hand. Then the other one, I'm not gonna lie, I don't eat this, but I wanted to have a variety of stuff for you guys, and a lot of people love cottage cheese. I'm not a fan, but some of you are. But having cottage cheese with some fruit in it, you can put whatever fruit that you want. Blueberries are amazing. I snack on blueberries just plain, and that's a great snack too. But if you want to get some protein in your diet, have some low-fat cottage cheese, put some blueberries in there. What you could even do too is get some of the Splenda brown sugar. This is my lifesaver for staying on my diet because I have a sweet tooth, and I love the flavor of brown sugar, so I get the Splenda one, and so it's basically sugar-free. I mean, I know it's artificial, but hey, if we're trying to stick to a diet, you gotta have something sweet. So what you can do is just take a spoonful of your brown sugar, put it on top, and doesn't that look like a yummy treat? Yummy, yummy, sort of. The other one, this is what I eat all the time, and some people will complain about it, like, you can't have cheese on a diet. Yes, I can. I have always on hand in my fridge the low-fat string cheese, because they're easy to take with you. Just pull them out of the fridge, eat them on the run. They're just quick, easy, they're yummy, they have protein, they're satisfying. I don't know, I really like having the low-fat string cheese, so that's definitely a good one too. Now this one isn't my favorite either, but again, it's good for you, and if you like hummus, this is a great snack. But you can have hummus on hand, and they come in several different flavors and all that stuff. I've tried to like this, I really have, but I just don't. But what you can do is get some veggies, dip it in, you have a nice healthy dip it's great for you. It just has lots of nutrients, protein, all that good stuff. So this is a good snack to have on hand. I just personally don't like it, but it is good for you. Oh, and then for me, since I travel a lot and I'm gone all the time, I like to keep protein bars on hand, but you have to be careful with these because they're packed with sugar, some of them. They make it look like, oh, it's a healthy bar or whatever. look at the sugar. If it has more than 10 grams, it's way too much. So the only one that I've found is the Kellogg's Fiber Plus ones. And I got these because it has 130 calories, which isn't bad, and it has 7 grams of sugar. That was the lowest one I could find. Most of them had like 12, 15. It's like when you start getting up there, it might as well be a candy bar. So protein bars are great to have on hand if you're on the run. You need something to like keep your hunger at bay. So I always have those on hand too. And then this one is a really cool idea. I love snacking on this. And again, it has a little bit of cheese, which is all right, but you get some low-fat mozzarella, and they have the little balls. Let me show you. Like this. They look kind of gross and they look kind of slimy, but they are good. So you drain them, you cut them into little chunks, and then you take the cherry tomatoes and a piece of basil, and you put them on a little, I want to say Q-tip, toothpick. You put them on there like this, and then you can take a light balsamic vinaigrette, and what you'll do is just drizzle a little bit on top. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. Make it look pretty, not slap it all over. But, let me show you guys. So you have just a drizzling of balsamic vinaigrette. Doesn't that look super yummy? It's really, really good because you get a little bit of the cheese, the tomato, some basil, a little bit of dressing. And to me, this is really satisfying. It's almost like a little mini meal. So I like this in the afternoon, and I won't eat as much for dinner because I have a satisfying snack before that. So that's really good too. And then I think the last one is this one's really cool, are garbanzo beans. Now you can make these into a really crunchy snack because you toast them. And this is something I found, sorry, I wanted to show you guys they're crunchy. Something I found on Pinterest. I was like, oh, that's a really cool idea. But you take garbanzo beans in a can. Where my ones go? Put them in a strainer, rinse them off, drain them. And you're gonna take a baking sheet like this and put some parchment paper on it. And then you're going to spread out these garbanzo beans, and don't season them yet, but you're going to put them in the oven for 450 for 30 minutes. And I have some in the oven. Hold on, let me show you guys really quick. Because you still need to cook a little bit more. But do you see how they look like almost little popcorn balls? Not quite crunchy yet. But leave them in there for a half hour, and then what you're going to do is put them in a bowl, take some Splenda brown sugar and a little bit of olive oil, and then whatever seasoning you want. Since I like them a little sweet, I'll put some cinnamon in there or some pumpkin spice. Or if you don't want them sweet, you can just flavor them with like, the Lowry's seasoning salts or Mrs. Dash or something like that. Put them on there with just a little bit of oil, and they turn into this like really crunchy snack. So it's kind of like eating potato chips, but they have protein and they're a lot healthier, and they're not fried. So that is my top 10 snacks for you guys. So I hope that helps you guys stay on your weight loss goals. Don't give up. You guys can lose weight. It is hard, but you can do it. So hopefully some of these ideas help you guys. But go to meatgeek.com. I'll have listed all of this stuff for you guys, and I'll list some other tips on there, like what I've done to lose weight. But I do want to do it with you guys because I do have 40 more pounds to lose. So it's hard. I'm on a plateau right now. But like I said, we'll do it together. So be happy and healthy, you guys, and have a great new year, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.